Good afternoon. It's April the 14th, 2021. Welcome to episode 24 of Getting Back to Conversation. Where are you? That may seem like an easy question to answer, but let's explore. I'm coming to you today from Valley Forge National Historical Park. This is a beautiful place, and it's right in my neighborhood. I run through this park quite often, and Cheryl and I have taken numerous walks through the park. Our men's group from church have taken several hikes on trails here in Valley Forge. But it's entirely possible that I would be physically here in Valley Forge, but be mentally somewhere else. Behind me is Pennsylvania Route 23. It's a busy highway that connects King of Prussia to Phoenixville. It would be interesting if we could stop one of the cars or trucks traveling up and down this road and ask the driver where they are. The answer would be Valley Forge Park, but the deeper answer would be the office, the shop, the business which they are driving toward or away from. Or the answer could be mentally their home. As our driver is heading toward work, her mind still lingers back in the living room or dining room, a conversation that was just completed. Or our driver, after a long day at work, is so much looking forward to getting home to his family. And I suppose that these scenarios are still valid on April the 14th, 2021. There are people who commute the old-fashioned way back and forth between home and work. But as we all know, there are a lot of people who commute from the bedroom to the living room or the dining room or some other space at home. As we discussed last week, for many of us, all of our separate, distinct spaces have been collapsed down and are now under one roof. I think we all struggle with how to do that well. I hear that many bosses and supervisors fear that when we work from home, that we are mentally at home and are, as a result, less engaged with our work. There are too many distractions. It could well be that the explosion in the number of Zoom meetings may well be some bosses' way of trying to address that perceived problem. But I guess my fear is that for many of us, work with its emails, texts, video conferences, and more have bled out into more and more of our lives. We used to leave work at the office. Work used to be an 8 to 4 or a 9 to 5 proposition. But now, thanks to smartphones, laptops, and tablets, we take the office with us anywhere and everywhere. Home, even on vacation. So let's get back to the original question. Where are you? This evening, after dinner, sit down and ask yourself that question. Are you home in more than just the obvious sense? Are you fully present with your spouse and children? Or are you at home in body and at work in your mind? If you struggle with walling off work and you have to admit that it is always dancing around in your mental periphery, then I believe you need to find a way to draw boundaries. How do you relegate work to its rightful place, but contain it within that space? It has never been easy for some of us to do that, but I think the pandemic has made it even harder. What techniques have you found successful in this area of working from home to be fully present at home with your family or with your spouse? I'd love to hear your ideas. Share them in the comments below. In our next episode, I'm going to talk about a related problem, which is workism. A problem that is becoming more and more prevalent for certain segments of our society. Well, I hope that you found this video helpful. If so, please like and share with others. That's it for now. I realize this episode's been a little bit shorter than some of the others, but I hope that you found it helpful. If you have, please like it, share it with others. Again, I'd love to hear your comments below. Today, I'd like to close by wishing you and your family undistracted, full conversations. Have a great day.